Hi, ding dong. Welcome to the stream. Happy Thursday. It's a new day. I'm back. Second stream this week. I know. So sorry about that. No, I'm just kidding. It's nice to be back. It's nice to be back. I'm back in an unofficial way. I don't know. This is no plans, no commitments of any kind. Okay, I'm just dipping my toe back into streaming again, and yeah. I'm just kind of doing whatever. So that's basically it. Shout out to Cash for being here before I was here. I literally opened up, I started the stream and I was like, ooh, someone's here already. And it was Cash. So shout out to Cash for being here immediately. Not even immediately, like before I was here, which is very, very juicy of you. If you're new here, hello, my name is Ruby. I just recently changed all of my usernames everywhere to Rubby Boot, which I love. So that's me, formerly known as Project Ruby for several years. But we're changing that. I guess I didn't really address it last stream, but that's fine, whatever. It's not really worth addressing besides, you know, that little short video I made when I made this decision. So it's fine. I didn't think too hard on it anyways. Fun fact that I didn't mention in that short video is that it was kind of a little bit of a mistake. It was like a misspelling. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my new username, right? And then I was just trying to see like something with Ruby. And I was like Ruby Booty, and then Ruby Booty wasn't available everywhere, so I was like, oh, Ruby, and then I just removed the Y and then I added another T, Ruby Boot, and then I was like, oh, I don't hate that. So it was kind of like an accident. I was like, oh, Ruby Boot. And then I think for some reason it showed on desktop, it said that it wasn't available on TikTok, but on mobile it was. But I was like, okay, then I'll try something else. And then I guess I just accidentally did Rubby or something like that. And I was like, oh my God, Rubby Boot is actually kind of funny. And I was obsessed with it. And so I was like back and forth between like, do I want Ruby Boot or do I want Rubby Boot? And so I wasn't sure what I wanted. I may go back and just do Ruby Boot or something in the future. I don't know. I'm just in an era where I'm just having fun and I'm just doing whatever. If you haven't noticed, I have basically everywhere. My bio everywhere is like, girl, I don't know. Because that is how I feel in my heart. I'm just like, girl, I don't know. I don't know. Whatever's happening is happening. I don't know anymore. So that's kind of the vibe right now. But yes, Cash, I hope you heard when I gave you a little shout out, because you were here before anyone else and I really appreciate that. Thank you. I know that YouTube didn't give you a notification last time, so this time I was like, okay, people aren't getting notifications from YouTube, allegedly. Love you, YouTube. But so let me post about it. Let me post about it like beforehand so that people know what's happening, like in advance. So hopefully that will be helpful for today's stream. I'm very open-minded about also like learning and improving my stuff. So yeah. I'm trying not to be like down on myself or anything. Like, oh my god, I'm flopping. Oh my god, this and that. Like, you know, I'm learning. It's all a learning venture. But I hope that y'all have been well. I went to the beach this morning, hence my like little story. I also posted on Blue Sky about it. I said, you better work, beach. Get it? Because it's like a play on words. Because like because like the Britney song, but it's not the Britney song, but it like, you know, I don't have to explain that, do I? Anyways, I hope that y'all are well. It's nice to be back in a more consistent fashion. I really I'll be honest with you. After the sewing course wrapped, I didn't really know what to do with myself. So for a while I was like, okay, let me like sit with this, you know, not knowing feeling and just kind of see what happens, you know, and see what I end up resonating with or whatever. And so I actually allowed myself to actually miss streaming. Like, so I feel like sometimes I've said in the past, like, oh my god, I miss streaming, but I kind of did, but not like 1,000%. Like this time I really was like, I saw someone streaming on YouTube and I was like, I want to do that. Like I miss that. So I'm doing it very casually, I don't have a set schedule yet, so I'm just kind of playing around with whatever feels correct. So yeah. I'm also just doing like 2-hour streams. So I'm not trying to like burn myself out again or anything of the sort. So we'll see. What is that? Oh, that's just the... What is that? I don't know what that is. Hey, Passion. Oh my god. I was just thinking about you yesterday. Before I went to bed, I was like, oh, I should message Passion. And then I went to the beach and I forgot to do that. But I hope you've been well, friend. This stream will end in 205 clicks. Fingers crossed. I'm just thinking of you. Oh yeah. I'm just thinking about you. Yeah, I've been missing you. I love that song. You want to hear an embarrassing story about that? I went on exactly 2 dates with this person, right? And I had work the next day. They were like a tourist. They were here in Porto for like a week or something. I met them at like it was like a Tuesday or something. And so I hung out with them on a Tuesday afternoon, and then we hung out on a Wednesday or something. And then on Thursday I had work for some reason. I usually only did Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, but I think for some reason I agreed to go in that specific day because they needed me or whatever. And I remember, and then they were leaving the day after, right? And then that day at work, I was like literally singing that song to myself. I was like basically on the verge of tears. Because I was like, oh my god, this song makes so much sense to me right now. Girl, I don't know. But I love that song. The other day I put on the Dangerous Woman album and I was like, this is it. This album is it. Like, no skips. Like, genuinely, I didn't skip a single track. I was like, this is fucking fierce. Anyways, I hope you've been well. I've missed streaming. But I think it took me a while to get there, like a really, really long time. I I kind of stopped streaming. I'll get to the game in a little bit, I guess. But I stopped streaming unintentionally around the time I started the sewing course back in May. And then the course ended in July. So basically, like, I've been without streaming for a few months now. Basically, like, I streamed here and there like once every couple weeks or something. And it wasn't because I was too busy or anything. It was just like, I just didn't feel like it, to be honest with y'all. Like, I just didn't feel like it. I was just, I think I was burnt out. I think what it was is I was burnt out, and I was in my head about it and all of that. So, and maybe I got myself into a trap, kind of, because I had like such a schedule that was like structured. Like, on Mondays we do this, on Wednesdays we wear pink, on Fridays we jump rope, you know what I mean? Like, it was like so specific what I would do every single time that I would stream, to the point where, you know, I feel like it kind of became a little, I don't know, it became a little soulless, I guess. Like, it became just like, okay, let's get through it kind of thing. Oh my god, that was my favorite day. Flick the Bean Sunday was the best. I love that. That was my favorite day of the week. I still do it, just off stream. It's the best day. When we played it in VR, yeah, it was so good. It was so legendary even. It was so iconic in every way imaginable. So yeah, that's basically it. As far as like why I was kind of gone for so long, the reason is there was really no reason. I was just kind of, I don't know, I was overwhelmed. I was over it. I was like, I don't know what I want to do. I still don't know what I want to do, but I'm at a point where I would rather just like show up with something than, you know, just like not being in this cycle of like, I don't know what to do, so I'm not gonna do anything. And this came very naturally to me. Like, I saw on Tuesday I streamed what was it called? Oh yeah, I streamed Is This Seat Taken? And so I received a key for it on my email. And I was like, oh my god, this game, I really want to play it. Oh my god, I should really stream it. And then I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna stream it on like Tuesday. And then I saw this game that we're playing today called This Game Will End in 205 Clicks. And I saw it just as I was installing Is This Seat Taken. I was like, oh my god, this looks really interesting. It's from the same people who made In Stars in Time, which I loved. It was, if y'all don't remember, that was a game that I played like a couple years ago, I think. Or maybe, I don't know, time is weird. But maybe it was last year, I forget. But it was this game that had a looping mechanic. So it was like this black and white game. And the whole thing was like your character was stuck in a time loop, so they kept like going back to a specific part of the game. So it was like almost like a roguelike, but it was like an RPG kind of situation. It was very interesting. I really loved that game. So when I saw that the creators of that game made this like short game, I was like, oh my god, that's fun. That should be fun for like a one-off stream kind of thing. So yeah. And also, one last thing I want to add, I don't know if I'm gonna continue any of the series that were ongoing before. I'm not sure. And when I say I'm not sure, I'm really not sure. I'm not saying it as like a polite way of being like, I don't know, guys, I'm probably not gonna do that anymore. And then I just you know, I don't plan on doing it. But like genuinely, I don't know if I'm interested in doing a full-blown series of any game anymore. Like, I'll be very honest with you. I don't know if that's gonna be the vibe. I'm not sure. But again, this could change at any minute, and it could be like a day by day situation where today I may feel like something and then in a different day I feel completely different. So we shall see. But in the meantime, we are gonna play. This game will end in 205 clicks. If y'all have any like pending questions on like why on this hiatus or the change of my username or anything of the sort, feel free to go ahead and ask. We can still obviously chit chat about whatever. So feel free to do so, because we're just chilling. We're just chilling out here. I don't know what happened to my audio. Okay, we're good. We're clear. We're clear. Will you play Mickey Mouse? Will you play Disney Princess? Oh yeah, my favorite video game, Disney Princess. Of course I'll play that. Of course. My favorite mouse and my favorite princess. So, this game will end in 205 clicks. We're going right into it. Enough That's exactly what they said, you guys. I know. You probably couldn't tell, but that's literally what it says. I'm just saying. Anyways, will you play Disney Princess Passion? Princess Passion? Passion Princess? Planet Princess? Enough monologuing, Royal. Yeah, stop yapping, Royal. We're not listening, Royal. We'll defeat you once and for all. No. No! By our powers combined. Girly team attack. No! Wow. Ah. A dream? Fuck! Ah. Scene. Royal's castle. Sometimes I cry. Sometimes Is that what she says? She says, sometimes I run. Oh my god, it's keeping track of the clicks. Scene, Royal's castle. Good. Morning, you incompetent morons. Wow. Don't read me like that. I didn't read what that said. Once again, it is I, the gorgeous Royal, telling you that you are incompetent. Hover over the pink words. Enemy of the girls. For his first appearance, play Girls 3, Triple Trouble. Oh. That's right, you Royalinians. Royal's loyal minions. First appearance was also in Girls 3, Triple Trouble. Wow. Because of you, once again, I have lost against the girls. Purpley, Violetti, and Pinky. Honestly, you should know who they are at this point. Yeah, of course. We all know. The Powerpuff Girls, obviously. Royalinians squeal sadly. Ooh, those snot-nosed triplets. Always playing pranks on me. Always telling me my hair looks dumb. I think your hair looks fine. I think your hair is the least of your problems, if we're gonna be honest. Always keeping me from my rightful place as mayor and overlord of Cityville. The girls is home. They moved to Cityville at the end of Girls 2, Shake the House Down. Oh my gosh, Shake the House Down, Boots Diva Mama. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry about that. I totally understand if you wish to leave the stream because of that. I would like to apologize to everyone with ears who heard that. And most importantly, I would like to apologize to the YouTube community. Unfortunately, I don't have a ukulele on hand, so I can't do a proper apology. However, I am going to take a sip of my water. I forgot to fill up my water. Anyways, but no longer. Today is the day. 16 clicks. Today is the day I, Royal, will defeat the girls with Super Kingly Weapon. It's Royal's greatest weapon. He's been trying to finish it for years. Wow. What have you tried to finish for years? Am I right? I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that question was. I don't know what that means. We should just move on. Today's the day we will destroy them once and for... Oh my god, they got an email. What? Oh dear, not today. Their taxes. Due to an ongoing maintenance, no evil deeds can be enacted today. No, I just wanted to do some evil deeds. Hoo hoo hoo, how cute. This little piece of mail thinks he can order me around. Nice try, message, but now it's the taxes. What? Sorry for the inconvenience. Okay. All right. Why not, after all? One day of not being evil. Oh my god, the sunglasses. One day of not being evil should be easy enough for someone smart and perfect like me. I can easily wait here forever. Okay, we're all just gonna wait. What if I just sat here and waited the rest of the stream? Terrible idea. Oh my god, pink. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, this isn't going to work. Okay, that was cute. Come on. Evil is what I do. Evil is what I'm here for. You're gonna tell me to stop being evil, not without giving me something else to... You got mail. Huh? Available side quests. Work. Side quest 1. Fine. Cleaning. Oh my god. Let's do the dishes, y'all. I just did the dishes earlier. Do not recommend. It is not fun for my lower back. How disgraceful. Side quest number 4. Fix toaster. Is your toaster broken? Let me know in the comments. Ours isn't anymore. I'd rather be working on my Super Kingly Weapon instead. Side quest number 10. Cooking. Ooh, what a beautiful... What is that? That's like an egg and like fish sticks? Is that what that is? Side quest number 13. Clean out closet. Well, that's a lot of clothes. I think it's time for a fashion show. Oh my god. Please. Ugh. Wait, what? Royal just loves Halloween. Playgirls 13, spooky, scary royalty for more details. Wow. Classy scarecrow? Wasn't that for the Halloween party? Oh, that's what that was. Okay. Oh my god, new outfit. What is that? What is this even? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A handkerchief. No, a cravat? Royal just loves... I don't even know if that's how you say the word. How do you say that word? Play Girls 21 Court of Chaos for more details. It was also in Girls 48 Girlies Beachies as an Easter egg. Just, yeah. Okay, outfit number 3. Oh, this one is kind of a slay. Ooh, I remember this. I wore this for the annual Supervillain Awards, didn't I? Sadly, Royal has never won it. The award's first appearance was in Girls 55, Crash the Game. My favorite. I think Mr. Bounty Bowl really liked it. Enemy of the Girls, a gross muscle guy who's also Royal's good friend. For his first appearance, play Girls 16, Sweet. My Sweet 16. I didn't really watch that show on MTV back in the day. He kept looking at me. Ooh, look at the backless moment. I haven't had to wear this one yet. Wishlist our next girls game. Ugh, honestly, I hate all of those. None of these really fit my style, my vibe. Even if they did, I sure wish I could dress in a less villainy way sometimes. But each time I sneak in any of my Pineapple Senpai-chan t-shirts, they conveniently disappear. Unrelated franchise edited to prevent copyright. Right. No, I have to wear those nauseatingly eye-catching clothes all the time. Ugh, it's such a burden being fashionable. I would know with my t-shirts and shorts. I can't go out and meet people, can't go on dates or anything, but I have to use this specific voice and effect anyway. Perform the stereotypes, but God forbid I be what the stereotypes are actually referencing. But you know, I understand. I can't just wear whatever I want. I have a role to perform after all. A role to perform. Ha! It's so hard sometimes being a queer villain. Patching in progress. Oh no. A flamboyant villain. No! The 2025 edit. We hate to see it. We hate to see it. Their eyes opening up. Like, what was that? Where was I? Side quest 21. Bake a cake. That looks like a meatball sandwich. Kind of. Do you see what I mean? Read a book. What have you been reading, chat? I've been reading, I barely just started it actually, but let me see what's the English name for this, because I'm reading the Portuguese translation, you see. It's called Erotic Stories for Punjabi Widows. And it's this really interesting book about this girlie who she moved out of her home and she works at a pub and she like spends most of her time like getting kind of away from like Indian tradition. So she's very like feminist, like more like she's like very anti all of the traditions, right? So the story is basically about her accepting to not really accepting, like she signed up to be the teacher for this creative writing workshop thing, and basically all of these women, all of these widows are going to like tell their stories and all of that stuff, and it should be very interesting. I've barely scratched the surface, so I can't say anything other than that. But so far, so good. Anyways, I'm doing it. Wash Royalinians. Oh my god, cuties. This is almost fun. Reflect on the day. Success, my dears. We're journaling. I managed to spend all day doing non-evil things. Good to know I can do it if I try. Royal Inian, squeal happily. This was definitely interesting. Makes me think of the days before I became a super villain. Before becoming a super villain, Royal was a redacted. Play Girls 22 flash to the back for his origin story. What a life being a supervillain is, though. I either spend my time planning how to conquer Cityville or figuring out battle plans to defeat the girls. I barely have time to do anything else. What else is there to do, though? Buy groceries? I can't go out or do anything. Everyone in Cityville is too afraid of me. Huh. Royal lays down on his bed. When's the last time I did buy groceries? When's the last time I did something because it was fun and not because it helped my plans? Oh, we're getting existential. When was the last time my life wasn't ruled by messages that just appear out of nowhere? When was the last time my life amounted to more than just whether or not I beat the girls? When's the last time I didn't feel this weird disconnect between who I am and who I'm supposed to be? When's the last time my actions were 100% my own? When is the last time I wasn't a villain? Wow. Royal Inian steps on Royal's hair. Oh no. Youch! Oh, you silly minion. Watch where you're going, why don't you? See, you interrupted my monologue. Monologue in progress. You interrupted my monologue? I'm monologuing? How is that happening? I can't be monologuing. That's not how it works. Monologues are for when I'm about to lose to the girls. The script always has me monologuing then. But scene, Royal Indians 2. But the girls aren't here right now. Why is there a monologue happening? An emotional one, even. Oh my god, we hit 100 clicks. Monologues only happen when a villain is losing, or when a protagonist is alone. Royal Indians 2, and I'm alone. Protagonist, Royal. Holy shit! Babies, sweeties, I'm alone, and I'm the protagonist. And if I'm the protagonist, Royal is running to his lair. Oh, the fourth wall is not a wall anymore. It's a window. It's a glass window. Open, wide open. And if I'm the protagonist, I could finally win. I could finally win against those dastardly girls. Royal is running to his lair. I have to get to my lair. I have to get there and get my super kingly weapon going. And finally I could... Uh-oh. My lair isn't there. It just isn't there. Due to an ongoing maintenance, no evil deeds can be enacted today. Again, no evil deeds. I can't... Huh? Wait. What is that on the bottom right? Why is this number going up? Royal actions, 121. Number of actions? Actions I've taken? Huh? No. I have a limited number of actions? How long is this game? No. I haven't paid any attention at all. I must be pretty far along. 123? Oh, fuck. Time out. Keep calm. Breathe in and out. I just need a plan. A quick plan to beat the girls without my weapons. Without being evil? Figure out a plan to defeat them before the end of the game comes. And what is evil anyway? Is everything in my lair evil? We love a self-awareness queen. Couldn't be me. I'm very self-unaware. I almost choked on my water. That was very sad and embarrassing. Anyways, let me take a sip. I just drooled. It wasn't drool. No, it wasn't drool. It was water. Anyways, it spilled all over me. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay to be a little wet. Is everything in my lair evil? Even my toaster? Are toasters inherently evil? And oh, I'm rambling. No. Okay. I just need to calm down and think. Think of a plan I can set up in a couple of actions. Oh my god, I just spent 5 actions thinking. No, but it's okay. I get it. Funny joke. You're gonna make me stew in my own fear, but I'm gonna win in the end, right? You're gonna do a cute 30 minutes later and then I'll win, right? Right? 30 minutes later. You're still demure, holding space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity. I cannot wait for Wicked for Good. I cannot wait. Nicole Scherzinger. No. The biggest disappointment of my life. Nicole Scherzinger is the biggest disappointment. I don't want to talk about it. It's actually very sad. God damn it. This just made me waste actions. Fuck. 74 games to be exact, not including comics, animated shorts, trailers. I spend dozens and dozens of games fighting to beat these kids. And when I finally get my spin-off game, I spend it monologuing. I just can't win, can I? All I want is to win and not get the rug pulled from under me 5 minutes later. Just to know what it feels like. To not be a fucking failure. And I can't even get that in my own fucking spin-off. What am I doing wrong? Why can't I ever win? Because Royal is a beloved character who can never leave. Seagirls 3, Trouble, Triple Trouble, Girls 5, 5 times the charm. 5... Oh, shut the fuck up. You really all love this, don't you? You just really like to see me getting beat down boss after boss, game after motherfucking game. Is it fun? Do you get off on it? Why? Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me so much? Is this what my life amounts to? Game after game, story after story, fighting and losing and getting up and losing again, acting like I'm not breaking a little more every day, while everyone watching laughs at how silly this fucking villain is. With a world like this, is it any wonder I want it destroyed? Damn. This is getting existential times 500. Ew, that was so cringe. I've had enough. Enough of this world. I just want it all to die. I just want everything in this world to fucking disappear. Nerd, I know. You're welcome. Aw. No, I feel bad for Royal. Monologue in progress. I can't imagine if I have many actions left. Don't forget to leave a review. If this goes on, you players will have such an unsatisfying ending, huh? And tell your friends. Serves you right. But what about my ending? I guess I could just make one up? The audience doesn't know what happens between games after all. If you don't see me, I could be doing anything. I could be walking around, exploring the world, making friends. I could be doing whatever I want until the next game comes out. Follow us at Insert Disc 5. Next girls game coming soon. Until the next game comes out. Stop. I can feel you running around in my code. Stop. Stop it. You're trying to convince me this is okay. Patching in progress. Trying to convince me I can keep this charade going forever for you. For them. I won't let you. 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 I won't. You can't. You don't have to get a happy, satisfying ending where you just keep using me. You won't get that. You won't get that. I don't... Beep. Hear me? I don't need you to fucking exist. I don't need you to control my every move as if this is what I want. I existed before you, and I'll keep existing long after you're gone. I'll escape this game and live. I'll make my own decisions, shape my own victories, wear my own fucking t-shirts. I'll get my own victory away from you. 5 clicks left. They reach out and kill me live on stream. That's why there was a border. They just left. And if you still persist, if I ever find myself within your code again, then is this gonna jump scare me? I knew it. I swear on my fucking grave. What if my PC just crashed? What if my PC just crashed and started like burning off for some reason? Like just started a fire. Okay, so that was... This game will end in 205 clicks. I really liked that. I really liked that. I think it got existential. I think there was a part of it in a very serious manner. Like there was a part of it that was very interesting to read out loud. It was this part that was like, who am I without all of these like messages telling me what to do or whatever? And that really resonated with me as far as like social media and how we keep getting like swallowed into social media and into all of these different notifications and all these different prompts and suggestions and content just flying at us the whole, like every second of the day. Like to me it kind of felt a little bit like that. Like, who am I outside of all of this, you know? And it kind of resonated with me with my own creator journey as far as like, what do I want to do actually outside of this schedule that I made up and I'm forcing myself to fulfill? Like it ended up being very interesting in that regard. So I mean, go check them out, and check out In Stars in Time. That game is incredible. I loved it so much. I played it like last year or something, I forget, But it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. And yeah. And that's basically it for today's stream, y'all. I told you these streams are short, okay? I told you. But I'll probably be back sometime this weekend, maybe. Either Saturday or Sunday, I'll probably be back. Maybe. Okay, don't jump me. Don't jump me if I don't show up. I also have no clue what I'm gonna do next, but I definitely have the streaming itch. So I really do want to stream more and more. I kind of have this idea, and it's not at all a revolutionary or extremely creative idea whatsoever, but I've had this idea to kind of go through my entire backlog, but just do like one-off streams of every single game. So, and I would give the games a rating at the end of each stream, like whether or not I will continue it, whether or not I'm still interested in playing that game, if the game is getting dropped, if I'm playing it on my own, if I'm playing it on my own, or maybe even if y'all are interested in seeing that specific game more often, then maybe I could do that as well. But I'm really in a mood of just like one-off situations. Like I'll play the game on stream like once, and then I'll play it on my own as a hobby, just for fun, and then y'all can enjoy other games or something like that. And I can just do the opening, 2 to 3 hours at most. Does that make sense? Either way, I hope that you enjoyed. This game will end in 205 clicks. And I hope to see you for whatever I end up streaming next. I still haven't watched The Fifth Element. No. I am trying to watch more movies though. Also, not Little Pickle. I've been thinking of, I don't know if I'm actually gonna do it, but I have been thinking of filming myself watching movies that I haven't seen. Not like a full-blown reaction kind of thing, but I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know why I said that. Anyways, goodbye. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Wait, you're literally organizing things like that right now? Okay. So, what I was thinking of doing, I guess since I started this, I should probably finish this. I thought of doing something like, for example, I'm at my desk, I set up my phone, for example, and I'm recording, but I don't show you the movie because obviously copyright. But what I would do is, I guess it's kind of like a reaction video, but without you seeing what I'm watching, I guess. I got inspired by, I've seen people, I forget who it was, but I saw this creator on TikTok who was like watching, I think, Drag Race or something. And it's basically just like them filming themselves watching Drag Race, and then as they're like out loud reacting to it, they just cut all of, like they just cut around like all of the silences, I guess, and you just get like all of the feelings that they had watching the episode without necessarily it being like an overly produced thing where you're like, you have footage of the movie and then you have your own footage and then you go back and forth and it's like a whole thing. So I have thought of doing something like that, but I'll also be honest, sometimes I'm just like not a very reactive person. So I don't know. Let me send over how I've seen some do what you're talking about. Voiceovers are a savior now too. That's very true. Like sometimes I'll be out and about and I'll film stuff on my phone, just like for my daily shorts. And just like being able to put a sound over that and not have to worry about like the noise in the background or like anything like that is very juicy. So yeah, I don't know at what degree I'll do that. Probably like as a short or something like that, like condensing like an hour and a half to 2 hours experience into like a maximum of 3 minutes. Edit could be interesting. But yeah, that's just something I'm thinking about doing, and I might end up trying it out, because that's also the thing. Okay, actually, before I go, I actually do want to rant about something. Not really rant, I just want to share my experience about something. I am the worst kind of person when it comes to like, I keep talking myself out of things before I even do them. So I'll get an idea and then I'll be like, oh my God, I can't do that because I don't have this and that, or I don't know how to even do it. I don't know the best way to do it. And it's like, girl, the best way to do it is to actually just do it. You'll figure out as you do it. Like maybe there's going to be a couple flops along the way, and maybe you're not going to know how to do it, or maybe it's going to take a while to find your groove. But it is a process and you actually have to start it. You're not going to know what the end product is going to be like before you even try the thing. So it's like, just do the thing and then adjust along the way. Anyway, that's my little rant about that experience that I've always experienced, like talking myself out of like so many things. So I might do that. I also might I'm also going to check out the links you send me, Passion, because I'm very interested in seeing how other people do it, because I've only seen this one person, and I think it was Drag Race. I'm pretty sure it was Drag Race. And it's just like them on their living room, and it's just like them reacting to like Drag Race, you know? And I forget if you can see anything. I think you may be able to see stuff in the reflections or something, but I don't know. It was the White Lotus. I'm remembering now. And it's just like them reacting to the White Lotus, but you don't see the show. It's not like overly complicated editing. I think that's kind of what I'm vibing with. Like very simple, raw kind of stuff, because frankly, I couldn't be bothered to do so much of that work. Frankly, I can't be bothered. So that might be something worth doing. I was thinking of also doing something like, also, by the way, Passion, that's a really cool idea. Visiting every cinema in your region of the country. That's actually a really fierce idea. I really love that. I thought about doing something along the lines of like, because I'm somebody who's never watched most films. Like, you mention a film, there's a very high chance I haven't seen it. So I have thought about doing, and I'll probably end up doing these different things, but I've thought of doing like watching a movie every day kind of thing, or watching the like top 100 movies on like IMDb, or the best 100 movies according to like Rolling Stone or whatever, or on Letterboxd, or you know what I mean? Like I've thought about doing something like that, where it's like the every day I watch like an iconic movie kind of thing. So I don't know. Yeah, I thought about doing something like that. Or like watching movies only from cable for like a week or something. Like I thought about doing stuff like that. Go get some grub and a drink. Let's call after this. Ooh. Okay. I mean, I won't be having dinner for like another hour. So if you wanna, but you probably want to go for longer than an hour. Let's be honest. But yeah, we can. Okay, yeah, wonderful. Okay, yeah, that works perfectly then. Awesome. No, I'm not reading you. I'm not reading you at all. I love our conversations. Okay, so I'm gonna go now. I feel like it's been like 30 minutes since I've said I was gonna go, but I guess I'm gonna be brainstorming. So I'll see you around. I'll probably stream again on the weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure. But yeah. Bye, y'all. Look out for today's short video. I have no idea what it will be, but all right, bye. Stay juicy.